sure that I break things down enough for you to be able to digest it and understand it. Okay, so the name of the company is AXE. The corporate team and I are very excited to have you here today. And we call AXE the smart gateway into the crypto world. There's a lot of gates that lead you to the crypto world. However, you know, every single door that's open is not necessarily the right door for you. So today I want to showcase AXE. I want to showcase our technology so you can see what's in it for you. I think all of us are here because we have a dream. You know, we have something that we want to accomplish in life. And it really all begins with a dream. And for AXE, that dream is to make the world a single culture with no borders, where the language is the internet and where we're fixed our eyes on decentralization. And for most of us, we're so used to being centralized, from our bank accounts to our social media. Everything is under, under control of someone else. They have our data, they have our information, they have our tendencies, they have our conversations recorded, they have all of our pictures, they literally have everything about us, and they keep using that to sell us more things, to just turn us into massive consumers. So we know that with decentralization, it's the next step towards freedom. You know, the more centralized we are, the less freedoms and the less privacy that we actually have. So with AXE, our vision is to create a community of decentralized individuals and take that to the world. So, we're determined to be the most influential community in the world. And we're going to go ahead and reward our community with reflections that you're going to be able to build a passive income based on those reflections. And I'm going to explain that in a little bit. But today we want to make sure that you understand that regardless of your age, regardless of your gender, regardless of where you are around the world, you can participate in the crypto space without ever having to over risk or over leverage. Okay, so let's get started. This is our ecosystem, and this is where the presentation actually starts. Okay, so let me just make sure that okay, good. All right, awesome. All right, so the first part of our ecosystem is our DAO. If you're not aware of what DAO is, if you've never heard the word DAO, DAO stands for Decentralized Autonomous Organization. And inside of AXE, our community of decentralized autonomous members is called AXDAO. Now, a DAO is a token, and I want you to make sure that you understand this. It's a token it's not a transaction token. So it's not like a cryptocurrency like you and I are used to using. A DAO, or the token used for the DAO, is really a property token, meaning literally turning you into a shareholder with the company. So if the company grows, your dividends, your quarterly dividends also grow. Now, when you get paid your dividends through AXDAO, all of our members of our community, all of our shareholders, we receive our reflections in BTC, in Bitcoin. Now that's amazing. Here's why: because right now Bitcoin is at a low point, right, in price. So being able to earn or receive a passive income with BTC right now is a very good thing. So every quarter, the company is going to share revenue with all of our AXDAO holders. Now, AXDAO doesn't necessarily mean that you're using any of the company services or that you're building this as a business. It just means that you took action and you bought AXDAO and you're holding AXDAO, so you're a shareholder. The next part of our ecosystem is AX Social, which is a decentralized social media, where you'll be able to use Web3 and connect directly to your crypto wallet and be able to connect with other people in a decentralized way, where your information and your data is not going to be sold for profit, where you're not going to become a guinea pig of marketing campaigns. The next step, and where we're going to spend some of our time today, is an AX trading. Now, for the last 6 years that I've been in the crypto space, usually if you wanted to go into trading, either you had to learn the skill yourself, or you had to give custody of your crypto to someone else. With AX trading, that changes completely. Number one, you keep custody of your funds 100%. You use your own broker. Right now, we're able to connect to Binance, and if you're in the US, that would be Binance US. And you simply connect our service, and our service begins to trade on your behalf. Now, in the US, there's only one type of trading that's allowed, and that's called spot trading. Spot trading. The opposite of spot trading is leverage trading. When you're trading using leverage, your account can go to zero. when you're using spot trading, your account will never go to zero because either you'll end up with Bitcoin or USDT, but you won't end up with nothing. You know, so one of the reasons why I love AX trading is because once you set it, you can forget it. It starts to work on automatic, and you start to see your earnings in USDT to keep it in a more balanced state. So your trading earnings, they don't automatically go right back into being in play and right back into being in operations, but the system actually separates them, so you know exactly how much you've made, and they separate them in USDT so that you're not going through the volatile markets of any other coin. So AX trading is an amazing service that we're offering, and I'm going to show you today how you can start using this service absolutely free. Now, the next aspect of our ecosystem is AX Network. Now, if you're a marketer already, then you're going to appreciate this. Imagine being able to earn commissions in real time, meaning if you make a sale at 6 a.m., at 6 a.m. you get paid, and at 6 a.m. you can withdraw. Imagine being able to get paid in BTC. You know, once again, we go back to pricing right now is in our favor. The lower the price and you start earning BTC, there's a probability that you're not only going to make money off of the commission structure, but you're also going to make money off of the rise of Bitcoin once the correction is over. And where I was hired to lead is over here in the AX project development. If you or someone you know, if you guys have some type of business that requires technology, we need to talk, because I don't know if you've ever seen, I'm pretty sure you have, if you've seen a show called Shark Tank. Well, we're actually creating something for the decentralized space called AXTank, where we're going to take projects and put them on the blockchain using Web3 technology. And we're going to be able to partner up with these projects. They're going to be able to come and pitch us their project. And if we decide to do business with them, we'll take care of all the tech stuff for them, as long as we're able to share on the revenues right alongside with them as well. So this is our ecosystem, and we're going to touch a little bit more on that as we move forward. But it's important to know that the stronger the ecosystem, this is like the road where you're driving on. If the ecosystem is weak, then the road is weak, and you may end up crashing along the way. But if the ecosystem is strong, then you have a long-term project where you can actually plant your flag and call it a home. Now let's go ahead and continue on with our presentation. Act Social, and this is just to recap some of the things that I've already said. It's the social network for the crypto space, where we're connecting people, entrepreneurs, traders, and technology all at your fingertips using an app. Now, part of the magic of the social network through the blockchain is that you'll be able to monetize your trade setups or your parameters. And the more followers you have, the more the actual platform will reward you with reflections. So that's pretty impressive. Now, Ax trading is the spot trading I was sharing with you guys. And part of what makes us different is that we don't trade every coin. You know, if the coin is not stable, if the coin hasn't proven itself with a certain amount of volume, we simply don't allow it to be traded. So for instance, you can trade BTC USDT, you can trade Ethereum USDT, you can trade BNB USDT, you can even trade Solana USDT. So you're only going to see pairs that are actually volatile enough, but also stable enough to give us the best opportunities for us to go into the market, buy in, and then sell out, and then get our profits and move on to the next operation. Now, let's continue on here, and let's go to the next slide. All right. So right now we're using two different exchanges. We're using Binance and Binance US. And as of June 3rd, for a lot of people that may be in other countries where you guys are able to use Bitso, you're also going to be able to connect this account straight to your Bitso account or to your Binance account. So right soon after that, right around October, November, we're connecting directly with Coinbase. For those of you guys who use Coinbase, you guys will be able to do that as well. Now, let's continue on. Like I mentioned earlier, spot trading is very simple. You know, it's not leverage trading to where you can go to zeros. It's basically buys and sells. You know, it's like having an assistant sitting in front of the chart, and you tell the assistant, hey, if the price drops 2%, buy me 2 lots. If it drops down another 2% for a total of 4%, buy in again at 2%. Now, when the market recovers and we have a 3% gain on each one of these operations, close me out and get me out and put my money back in USDT. So that it's a very simple operation. And that's the reason why the US allows us to be able to participate because we're not leveraging anybody's account, and you keep 100% control of your money. At any point, if you decide to, you can stop the service from working, just disconnecting your broker from the system, and your money is always in your possession. So that's something that's impressive. And if you're new, you may not know it, but it's fairly new. Like usually you have to give other people custody of your money. And then you're in a state of mind to where, like, I'm giving my money and I'm going to hope and pray that this company's around for me to be able to collect on my profits, or at least be able to recover my capital. Now, here's where we're going to spend some of our time, because it's important for us to understand how these memberships work. I want to let everyone know here that even if you're here for the first time, today you can get a brand new free license where you can start using our service absolutely free. You're never obligated to pay for the service. You can connect the service to your broker, and the service will begin trading on your behalf. Now, every single one of these members, the free one or the paid ones, there's a share option to it. So, for instance, if the system makes you $1 in profits, right? So if you connect the service and with your capital, the system made you $1. If you have the free account, you're able to keep 40 cents of that dollar. So 40% for you, 60% you're going to pay the company. So you use the service for free. The service made you $1. You kept 40 cents. You paid 60 cents to the company. You're happy because you actually made that 40 cents for free. The company's happy because they made money as well. And you're never obligated to pay. So there's no time limit on the free memberships, and there's no capital limit either of how much you can put to trade in your broker account. The restriction here is, number one, you're paying 60% of every dollar that they make you. And number two, you can't refer anyone to the service. So there's no commissions for you, but you can use the service. And we encourage everyone to have a free account. Even if that's all you do, at least you'll have your money working for you. Even if you do have to pay 60% of every dollar that they make you. But remember, this is all profit anyway. So 40% profit is better than 0% profit with your money just sitting in a wallet. Now, the first paid license is the basic license. This license is $100. And when you have a $100 license, now you get to keep 50% of everything that the system makes you. So if it makes you $1, you keep 50 cents and you give 50 cents to the company. Now, this contract is for 250 consecutive days. So for 250 days, you're literally making 10% more on every single dollar that they make you. There's no limit to how much you can have in your broker account, and you can start referring people if you decide to, once you have a paid membership, this one being the $100 basic membership. Our pro membership is $250, and here you get to keep 60% of every single dollar that the system makes you. So if it makes you $1, you keep 60 cents, you pay 40 cents to the company. That goes for 250 days. No limit to how much capital you can have, and you can also refer people as well. The $500 expert license, that one gives you 80% profit for you, 20% for the company. I think that's a very good deal. So the system makes you $1, you keep 80 cents, 20 cents goes to the company. This one, instead of having 250 days, you get 300 days where you can use this service. Unlimited capital you can have in your broker account, and you can refer people and get commissions as well. And when you have an investor license, that's $1,000, you get to keep 90% of every single dollar that the system makes you. If it makes you $1, you keep 90 cents, 10 cents goes to the company. It's for 300 days, no limit on the capital, and you can refer people as well. I think this is self-explanatory. We're sharing. This is how the company makes money. The company created a technology that trades on automatic, and you get to keep a percentage of those profits. Now, it all depends on which license you have. That's how much percentage you get to keep. I think that's a fair business model, and I like it. Because why? If they don't make you anything, they don't make any money. So it's a huge incentive for them to be able to develop a system that makes you money, because that's the only way that they get paid. So I think that's a fair business model. Now let's continue on. Now, if you do decide to refer people to the system, you need to find out exactly how much commissions are on the table. So let's go through each one of these memberships as well. When you have a free account, obviously you don't participate in this referral program. But from the moment you begin to have a paid account, for instance, a $100 account, every time you sell a membership, any membership, you get paid 10%. So if let's just say I was your friend, you refer me and I buy the $1,000 membership, but you have a $100 membership, you get paid 10% of that $1,000, which is $100. Now, important to remember, this is in real time. So the moment that you sell me the account, you make those $100, and the moment that you have them, you can withdraw them into your Bitcoin wallet and just have them there. Also, you're allowed to participate in the binary bonus. Now, when you're building organizations, you're going to build two organizations, organization A and organization B. Okay. So every single day there's production that comes in. Let's just say in team A, $1,000 in production comes in. And in team B, $2,000 in production comes in. If you have a basic account, the $100 account, you make 8% of whichever one of these two has the least amount of production. So 8% of 1,000, it's an $80 instant commission for you. You can also withdraw that instantly as well. When you have a $100 account, you can earn up to $500 a day from this referral program. And every time that you make $400, the system automatically renews your account with $100 that they automatically separate for you. And you don't even have to press a button. It happens on automatic. And once again, 100 points goes up to feed the network. And they once again pay commissions on the $100. And some people are going to go ahead and renew once a month because they made $400 in a month. Some people are going to renew once a week because they've made $400 in a week. And some people are going to renew multiple times a week. For instance, in my first 15 days, the system already renewed for me 7 times. So 7 times 100, $700 went up once again to feed the organization. I think that's amazing because it gives us a sense of residual or passive income. Now, when you have the $250 account, you still make 10% of all of your direct bonuses. So for any sale that you make 10% bonus. But now instead of making 8% on the binary paid, now you make 9%. So in the example up here, instead of making $80, now you will be making $90 for the same amount of work. Now, the maximum that you can earn is no longer $500. Now you can make up to $1,000 a day. And the renewal works exactly the same way. For every $400 that are earned, $100 goes back into the network. When you have the $500 expert account, now you don't make 10% on your direct sales. Now you make 12%. So now if you're an expert and you sell me an investor account, I paid $1,000. Now you make $120 instead of $100. Now the binary bonus, they also moved it from 9% to 10%. So on the example, instead of making $90, now you're making $100 for the same amount of work. And the maximum that they allow you to make is now $3,500 a day instead of $1,000. And the renewal works the same way. Now, look, being able to make $3,500 a day, ladies and gentlemen, that's $1 million a year. So just that alone right here was incentive enough for me to say, man, $3,300 a day is $1 million a year. So I have an opportunity if I build it, if I use persistence and I use every single one of my abilities to build a team that brings production to this company, I have a possibility of becoming a millionaire based on the comp plan structure. Now, when you have an investor account, which is $1,000, you don't get paid 12% on your direct bonuses. Now you get paid 15%. So for the same work, you're literally getting a 3% raise. On the binary, you continue to make 10%, but now the maximum that you can make in a day is $5,000 a day. That's $150,000 a month in Bitcoin. Now imagine $150,000 a month in Bitcoin, right? And Bitcoin sitting at, let's just say 30,000. What happens when Bitcoin goes back up to 60,000? The same $150,000 that you earned are now 300,000. Why? Because the price of Bitcoin went up. This is the reason why I prefer 100 times to get paid my commissions in crypto, especially Bitcoin, than in anything else. Because if I get paid $150,000 in USD, in a year from now, 150,000 is still going to be 150,000. But if I get paid in crypto, there's a probability that because of the rise of the market, that my money can grow as well. So not only am I making money because I'm working the program, I'm making money because the market is pushing the coins up. Now, in every market, there's impulses and corrections. So these corrections that we're seeing right now, they're nothing new. We went through it in 2015. We went through it in 2018. We went through it in 2020. And at the end of the day, Bitcoin always comes out on top. It's just the way it is. It's too big to stop. There's over $1 trillion invested in Bitcoin. It's way too big to stop. Now let's go ahead and continue on with our presentation. Now we spoke about the two types of renewals. You can renew your license when the days are over. So if you have a license that's 250 days, at day number 250, you can renew your license, or anytime that you've made a $400 commission from the network, not from trading, from the network. Now, this part I love because a lot of people, they love to get recognized. However, in most programs, just to go up in rank, you literally have to be a mathematician just to understand what you have to do to go up in rank. Here, it's very simple. You want to become a bronze? Earn $500 in the network. So you can earn $500 in combination of the direct bonus and binary bonus. The moment that you earn $500, you're a bronze. Now, what's in it for you if you're a bronze? Remember all of those commissions that I spoke to you about? A free membership is 40% for the customer, 60% for the company. The $100 membership is 50-50. The $250 membership is 60-40. The $500 membership is 80-20. And then the $1,000 membership is 90-10. Well, all of these commissions go into a pool. And it says right here, all commissions collected from Axe Trading will be distributed 40% among all the ranks, 10% for the company, and 50% goes for those who are shareholders using our AXDAO community as a vehicle. So when you reach bronze, that means that you earn $500, and this is not in a month. So for instance, if you made $100 a month for 5 months, month number 5, you will become a bronze. Now, as a bronze, every single bronze, they share 10% of all of these commissions that the company is earning from the trading. They share it among all the bronzes. To become a silver, you don't need to help 2 people become bronze or 3 people become bronze. You simply need to earn $5,000 in commissions. You earn $5,000. If it takes you a month or if it takes you a year, it doesn't matter. The moment that you've earned $5,000, now all the silvers are sharing 20% of all of these commissions collected from Axe Trading, and they're sharing it among all silvers. To become a gold, you don't need to help a certain amount of people reach silver or bronze. You simply have to earn 25K in commissions, and you're a gold. Now, all the golds, they share on 30% of everything that the company makes, with Axe Trading. And to become a diamond, you simply have to reach $50,000 in commissions earned. And now among all the diamonds, you're sharing on 40% of the global pool. Now, this is important for you to realize that all of these commissions are coming out of people making money in the trading. Why? Because these commissions, they're being charged when people actually make money. So not only are we here because we want to make money, but the only way for us to make extra money is if the system works and people are making money and they're happily paying for their trading commissions, because they're paying commissions based on trades that are won. So this is an amazing opportunity for us to be among the first right now in the entire company. We've only been here 2 weeks, but there's only 507 people in the entire company. I just resigned from a position where I was a diamond with that company, where there were 2 million members, and we did that in a little bit over 3 years. So where are we going to be in 2 or 3 years with Axe? With a system that pays instantly, with a system that never charges you any fees to withdraw your money, in a system where if you make a commission at 5 in the morning, you can withdraw your funds and have it in your possession. In a system where they're trading your money, but you never give them control of your money, meaning they can never steal your money because your money is safely in your own broker account. We have something that's extremely new. It's so new that this technology didn't exist. The developers, the programmers that work directly for Axe had to invent the whole blueprint for this technology to work. Instant payments, instant crypto payments, all of that takes a certain amount of programming. So I just want you to know that you're among the first. Only 500 people are here before you. And let me tell you something, the sweet spot is when you can enter a network when there's under 100,000 members. If you can enter a network where there's under 100,000 members, that's a sweet spot. that means that you have a huge probability of going through momentum with them. And you may ask yourself, what exactly is momentum? So let me share with you right on our next page here, what is momentum? Right here, I'm going to share it right here. Now, this doesn't come from me because I never graduated high school, so there was no way that I could figure this out. But this one that I'm drawing right now, Harvard Business School calls this the S curve, okay? And every company goes through this this exact same the same phases. The first phase is the phase of formulation, meaning ideas are coming together, teams are coming together, the corporate team is coming together, the services are coming together. Then there's a point of concentration, meaning we have the services, we have the idea, we have the business plan, we have the leaders. Now we're concentrating our efforts. Then this one's called critical mass. This is where all the wealth is made in network marketing. And then there's saturation. Okay, this is more of where 80% of the population already knows what it is that you're selling. So right now we're sitting right here in the phase of formulation. We're entering the phase of concentration. Okay, so we're sitting right here, formulation. That means ideas are still coming together, things are still coming together, but we're entering the phase of concentration, where now we're looking for the right people to take this out into the world, the brand ambassadors that are going to help us to get this brand to be recognized globally. But the people that get started here usually go through this phase of critical mass. Now, let me share with you what this means. That means that in the phase of concentration, if you're making $1,000 a month, right, and you go through critical mass with the company, your income multiplies times 10, which is taking you to $10,000 a month in the first half of critical mass. In the second half of critical mass, it multiplies times 10 again, taking you to $100,000 a month without any additional effort. That's called timing. And in business, the T in timing is more important than the T in talent. This is why it's important to get in the first two phases of the company's birth. Right now, we're literally sitting right at that sweet spot where all of us are going to be part of the reason why we go through critical mass. Now, imagine if you hit that point and you're not making $1,000 a month. What if you're already making $5,000 a month and then critical mass happens? That means that your income will multiply times 10 the first half. That's $50,000 a month. And then it will multiply times 10 again the second half, taking you to $500,000 a month, just because you were in at the right time. Ladies and gentlemen, right now, there's only three types of people. The first type of person that says, hey, I want to use this service for free. I don't mind paying 60% because that other 40% would have never happened without this service. The second type of person is the person that says, hey, I'm going to buy one of these licenses and I'm going to connect my broker. And along the way, if I like the way the service is making me money, I may refer a few people. And then the last type of person is the person that says, hi, man, I'm going to come in, I'm going to buy a membership, and I want to be part of the reason why this company goes through critical mass. If you teach me, I can learn. And if I learn, I'm going to take action. That's the type of person that we're looking for right now. Person number three. Right now, we're so young that we're looking for leaders to create the stories with, to create stories around these leaders. We need young, enthusiastic, English-speaking people to take this to the English market, because for the first time in our digital space, we're able to work in the USA without any consequences, without having to use a VPN, without having to hide our IP address, without having to, hide from the company because we're literally participating without their permission. With Axe, because we're delivering a service and we have a free option and you have control of your funds, 100% we can operate in the US, and the US is huge. There's 300 million people in the US. How many of these people do you think want to make extra money right now with the way the economy is looking, with the way the jobs are looking, with the way most people right now, they rather work from home or from anywhere, as long as you have connection to the internet, than anything else? How many of these people do you think are going to be interested in an opportunity where they can work here in the US without having to be concerned with any tax laws, with any regulation laws, being able to work in peace and being able to take something to the market that the market desperately needs, a safe and secure place to grow their portfolio and to grow a network and get paid instantly. No more waiting for the first of the month, no more waiting for next week, not even no more waiting for tomorrow. If you make money today, if you need to make money today, you can make money today and cash out today. This is the perfect storm. And starting this week, this coming week, every single Friday, we're going to have an English presentation. And as the markets continue to grow, we're going to continue to add more and more presentations. We're looking for young, energetic people that are go-getters, and they rather, do something digital than go get a second job or even a third job. That's for the birds. Our parents showed us, and they demonstrated that working multiple jobs is not the answer. The answer is being your own boss. The answer is staying up to speed with technology. Technology is taking over, ladies and gentlemen. If you notice, we use, even if the people are in the same home, we rather text them than go talk to them. It is what it is. The economy has changed. And right now you have an opportunity to be among the first to take something that's going to be huge to the marketplace before it becomes huge. I urge you to get back to the person that got you on this Zoom call. Get started today, whether it's a free membership or a paid membership. Get started today. And if you're going to build this with us, let's build it big. Let's go out there and leave a legacy. Let's go out there and create wealth for not just us, but for the future generations. Let's go out there and set an example of what can happen when we become the change that we want to see in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to be here with you guys today. Once again, my name is Jaime Morales, Director of Project Development for AXDAO Corporation, and I'm excited to be here. I look forward to working with you, and we'll see you guys next Friday.